because I was a salesperson before I was a marketer, my approach is always approach for the salesperson. Hey guys, Jason Harris here with Digital Dealership Solutions. Thanks for joining me on another episode of The Drive. Every single marketing piece or campaign that we put together, the first thought goes through my head is that person on the floor has to deal with this customer. You know, how can I help that person on the floor? Maybe that's also why I'm not huge on marketing automation. You know, I want to take the time to develop out. Same thing like when I worked with customers. I want to take the time to develop out the relationship. And I think it's really important that when we're developing out campaigns, that is who we have in mind. There's two people that we need to have in mind. We need to have the consumer in mind when we're developing out the marketing. But also when we're developing out these campaigns, we need to have the salesperson in mind. You know, these are the two end people that have to deal with whatever campaign that we developed. What is a customer-centric, salesperson-oriented campaign look like? Well, I think first thing first is that the campaign that gets put out there has to be targeted at the audience. Okay, you got to develop out the campaign. Don't do a blanket approach. Okay, if you're selling a Jeep Wrangler, all right, you know the audience that you're speaking to. Make sure that campaigning creative speaks to that audience. Now, how do we orient that with the salesperson? Well, I think the best way to do that is in the training. I think way too often we spend so much time developing out these campaigns, targeting the right audiences, and then we just forget about the salesperson who has to do all the hard work. I mean, they really have to do the hard work. And don't get me wrong, I know that marketing and developing campaigns and graphic designs is hard work. I know it is, all right? We spend hours and hours and hours at my office doing this stuff. But I know that at the end of the day, I'm doing it for one person to assist one individual, right? And that's the salesperson. And I just don't think we ever do the salesperson enough justice. He or she is the one that's going to be on the front lines, dealing with whatever we kind of put out there. And you know what, not only that, but really getting the salespeople involved. I think it's very, very key that the salespeople know that we're doing this for them. See, I don't think enough dealer principals or enough general managers spend enough time telling their salespeople that we spend this 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 plus whatever $1,000 a month in marketing really for their benefit. So I think we need to get the salespeople involved. At least we need to get them trained on every single campaign that's going out there so that they understand the target audience that's coming in, so that when that audience does come in, they're well prepared for that. All right, guys, that's it for me today. Thanks for your time watching this. Please drop me a comment down below. I love to hear about what you guys think about the content we went over today. You guys have a wonderful day. Thank you.